guys, welcome to Amma Does It. I am doing a Cupid shoot here, and you just saw the little collages I start with when I'm making ideas or catching ideas. Like David Lynch says, you're going fishing and you're catching your fish as you come up with an idea as a fish. So I caught the idea and I put it into a little visual collage to remind me of my idea, and then it's a little roadmap for me to create. And here I am cutting out my little bow for my bow and arrow for my Cupid costume. I don't have a bow and arrow, so I make one, and I'm just using old cardboard that I held on to from some Amazon boxes, and now I am getting it all prepped for paper mache, just taking some scrap paper and wrapping it around the bow, and I secure it with tape. I cover the whole thing with tape so it's all prepped ready to be paper mache. Now I have drawn out all of the arrows. I'm being a little goofball because I just cannot help myself. I'm just cutting out all the arrows. Little Banjo has joined me, laying down by my side. He loves being a little, I call him my Picasso dog, because Picasso had a little miniature dachshund that was always by him when he was creating his art. 2 more to go. So I'm cutting out all my arrows, and these I decided I'm not going to paper mache, I'm just going to tape them and paint them because it wouldn't really matter visually, so, and I can't help myself but do that again. Here's all the arrows. Derp! I don't know what that photo is. Okay, so here are all the arrows just laying on down in the sun for no reason other than to capture I've made these arrows. There's the sun, it's right there, and it is boiling hot, as you can see. Look at it boil. Blop, 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 blop. Boiling sun. And now I'm following a butterfly. Look at it go. Oh, what happened? And uh-oh. Yeah, off it goes. Okay. Very nice. Beautiful Los Angeles day. I can see the Hollywood sign straight from my patio. And it's so nice to see it, to be honest. Okay, I've got my paper mache stuff. I made a little paste and I cut up some paper, or ripped paper actually. Ripping paper is better than cutting paper when you paper mache, so there's no raggedy straight edges. So yeah, I'm just paper macheing my little bow, and doesn't take too much time really. Just get it completely covered. And while it dries, I'm having a little lunch. Some chicken, a beet pasta salad with fresh mint, feta cheese, walnuts. It's so delicious, and it's really good in the summertime. So here I am doing a second layer of paper mache with my paste and papers onto my bow, so it's ready for priming and painting. And this was such a beautiful day. On really nice days, I like to take my art outside and just work outside all day. So I have a patio, and it's really nice to utilize it for art days. Now that everything's dry, I'm going to prime them up with some gesso, just covering them completely, painting up a stormy. Okay, That has dried, so now I'm doing the other side of it inside. The sun was kind of going down, so that area was shady, and it gets a little chilly, so here I am. And then I'm painting the other side of some of the arrows that I had. And Banjo can't help but keep me company. He just loves being by my side, and you know what? I love it too. I can't lie. He's the cutest. Now I'm painting the details on my bow. These symbols and little black details, I love painting them. They're kind of my little signature thing I do on a lot of my paintings and illustrations. Lots of little itty bitty triangles or diamonds or lines or dots. I love it so much. I think it looks really cool, so I just continue to use that. All freehand. No need to map that out because it looks good when it's not perfect. And now I'm working on the arrows. I decided to keep them slightly simple with a little detail. So I'm just implementing some dots going straight up the arrow, and I did some lines on the bottom and the arrow itself. So that's how I do all of them, and here they all are. I think they look pretty neat. When you look up close to them, they don't look great, but these images that we're about to capture for the set, you'll never see the bumps and lumps. This was just a beautiful moment in my living room. I had 2 clouds already made with hands attached to them, and I wanted a center cloud, so I quickly made one up. Here I am spray painting it, even though I know that's not the answer and it's gonna look like complete shit. I do it anyways because I love making more work for myself, don't I? And I already knew I had to paper mache it, so got to work to do that so it didn't look like it did before, because again, shit. And this didn't take much time at all, so fine. And this is what the hands looked like before. I made that about a year and a half ago. And now I'm just like laying the little bits and bobs of my set as Banjo lays in his little bed next to me, and I'm watching the mole. I had just gotten back from a weird moment in life on the very beginning of July at this moment, and here I am just creating away because that's what makes me feel good. I was experimenting when I first made the collages of this idea. I made one very plain, and then I made one with flowers and fruits hanging down, and so I'm playing with that idea of laying some flowers, some oranges, and some lemons, and I wound up not really liking it. It took up too much of the negative space, and it didn't allow for the subject to kind of float around. As you can see, I'm just kind of like seeing how that feels, and it feels cramped. Didn't like it. So you can see, and then now you see, right? And of course, Banjo ditched his bed, pushed it into a corner, and loves to just lay on down on my hard work and all the creases that I spent a lot of time making. He has now, put those to rest, if you will. But I don't mind, he's so cute, and if I was that small and adorable, I would lay where I please, when I please, and how I please, so he gets to do whatever he wants because he's so damn cute. So there he is with my arrows. He likes those too. Being a little cutie pie, laying, sleeping. I'm still with the mole. It was a pretty good season. And then I threw some of my stars down. I believe I cut these for this set, and I save all of my stars. They're all different sizes and shapes, and some are 5-pointed, some are 6-pointed, some are 7-pointed. So these were just the regular 5 points and very, very tiny. So I have a little Ziploc baggie of those that I can now implement whenever I please, because let me tell ya, they're a bitch to cut out, especially so many. There's at least 100 down there, at least, maybe more, probably 2. Hello, there I am in costume. I'm ready to go. Ready to go. And then so here's a little stop motion of a lot of the images I took. I just put together in a little stop motion video. And I'm pretty happy with how it came out. Of course, I edit these photos, and so I cut out the background, and you won't see, the floor or the side table. You'll just see the set, which after this little stop motion, we have a few stills that I did that with. So you'll see that coming right up. And here they are. This one was fun. Little Cupid for a girl with a broken heart. I had a little broken heart during this one, and the Cupid one, it made me feel better. Anyways, thank you so much for stopping by, tuning into Amma Does It. Please comment, subscribe, tell me what you think of this one. I'd love to hear from you. Bye!